Hello and welcome to the 19th Annual Green Living Festival, virtual in 2020, coming to you from the Missouri Botanical Garden, specifically from the Earthway Center. We are the sustainability experts and advocates within the garden, and we are bringing sustainable solutions that we hope you can use through this virtual event on June 6, 9, and 11. You can find all of the resources for this festival online at mobot.org/greenlivingfest, including a schedule of some live events we hope you will join us for, and many, many resources that you can view at your leisure. The Green Living Festival is presented by Ameren, Missouri, and this exhibitor interview is an Ameren-focused interview. It's my pleasure to get to talk to Bill Davis, who is the Director of Energy Solutions for Ameren, Missouri. Hi, Bill Davis. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good to talk to you, Jean.
Energy Solutions, what a great thing to be in charge of. And at Ameren, Missouri, that's getting more and more diverse by the day, it seems.
That's right. Over the past several years, I've been really focused on our energy efficiency programs, but I'm really excited to share as we grow our renewable energy programs, in particular our community solar program.
And there's a big announcement coming out right concurrent with the Green Living Festival about community solar. Let's just switch the screen here for a moment and you can tell us and show us what that is.
Yeah, no problem.
Ameren, Missouri Community Solar. This sounds like something that many people can participate in, even if they don't have a roof or a shed or a parking garage.
That's right, anyone. That's exactly what the program is designed for. Not everyone can put solar panels on their home, and there's a variety of reasons why not. This is an easy option for folks to be able to support growing solar in Missouri.
And what are we seeing here, Bill Davis?
Actually, this is a picture of a 5-megawatt solar plant in O'Fallon, Missouri. And what I like about this photo is you can see these rows of solar panels. It's literally a solar farm.
Mm-hmm. And then there is a community solar installation in a pretty unique area of town, yes?
That's exactly right. I moved my slide here and you can see this is actually a picture of the community solar site. This is the first of its kind in Missouri. We actually got permission from the Missouri Public Service Commission back in 2018 to construct a 1-megawatt facility, and we were able to work with Lambert Airport to put it on a spot of land that otherwise wouldn't have been very useful for anything else.
Well, and that was great thinking. I have had the pleasure of working with Lambert in our St. Louis Green Business Challenge, which Ameren is a participant in also, and there are a lot of areas of the airport that have to be clear of, what do I want to say, kind of like everyday action, but electrons can certainly, and photons can certainly function there.
That's right. I mean, we still had to get the right permissions to be able to do that, but a great example of a partnership to be able to allow customers to get access to solar energy and also partner with a local facility like Lambert.
So how does community solar work specifically, Bill Davis?
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad you asked, because community solar, like, what does that mean? It's really just an opportunity to build a larger, more centralized solar farm, really so anyone can subscribe to it. And it really allows an easy option for folks to support growing solar, because not everyone can put solar panels on their home or roof or even out in their yard.
Mm-hmm. And there is a new subscription process starting soon.
That's right. I'm glad you asked. This facility you see up here on the slide it's a 1-megawatt facility. And just to put that into perspective, an average home might be able to support 10 kilowatts. So this is about the size of what you could put on 10 average homes, or 100 average homes, excuse me. So it's not a super big project, but it's still pretty big. And what we actually saw is when we launched that program, again, the first of its kind, it was fully subscribed in only 55 days.
Wow.
Right. And that was only about 350 customers signed up for that.
Mm-hmm.
While we finished that facility at Lambert in August of 2019, what we saw is that the wait list for customers who were interested in solar power continued to grow day after day, to the point where we had about 2.5 or 3 times that size of a project just on a wait list. So what we ended up doing was asking the Missouri Public Service Commission to allow us to grow the program, to expand it. And we got approval to expand that program by 6 times.
Six-fold expansion. Wow, that's a big one. Now, Ameren, Missouri is the investor-owned utility for a pretty big territory in the state of Missouri. Is this community solar subscription going to be open to all Ameren, Missouri customers?
Yes, it's mostly open to residential customers and small businesses, only because of the scale of it. It's better if we just get a handful of customers from those groups, because if we had large customers sign up, there wouldn't be room for anyone else.
Actually, that's kind of what I was thinking. I didn't specify though that, it's like homeowners, individual utility customers as opposed to commercial customers. So I see there is an FAQ spot on this webpage. What are some of the questions that people typically ask about community solar?
Well, first I'll point out, you can see it on the slide here, but I want to make sure I mention amerenmissouri.com/communitysolar is where you would go. And you can see the landing page right here, and there's a little green sign up button there, so you can sign up really easily. But the FAQs, the frequently asked questions, are mostly like, okay, how much does it cost? And how do I sign up for it? And what am I signing up for?
So I want to just leave this slide up for a moment so people can be sure to see that website. And when will you begin taking applications? Do you have to qualify? Do you have to just get on a list, or how does that work?
You can go out today, amerenmissouri.com/communitysolar, click on that login and sign up. You will need to log in with an Ameren ID, with an Ameren login, that any customer can get. It's not too bad if you don't already have one, to go ahead and get an Ameren login. And then what happens is it makes it really easy for you to sign up. It really steps you through the program. Make sure you understand what you're signing up for. Customers can sign up for up to 50% of their electricity consumption in the program. So really what happens is you're signing up for blocks of solar output. They're 100 kilowatt hour blocks, and each block is about a little bit under $5 a month. So you can control how much you sign up for.
And, people's economic situations are changing here on a regular basis. Is this something that people can opt out of if they need to?
Yeah, well, actually, when you sign up, we ask folks they're actually signing up and locking in a fixed rate for 25 years. So there's a really great benefit of knowing what your electricity costs are going to be. And we really want folks to be able to commit to at least the first 2 years of that. But we've also been able to adjust the program such that if there's someone else on the wait list, you can get out of it without any sort of penalty.
Okay. Oh, good to know, especially since this seems like a very, very popular kind of program. So let's just pause here for a moment. I think, was this your last slide, Bill?
Yes.
Okay. So Bill Davis, do you have a location picked out? Are you already building? What's the flow of process here?
Sure, thanks, Jane. We don't have a location picked out quite yet. The stage we're at is we really need folks to sign up. About 1,000 slots left over, and as soon as those are filled, which I expect to happen this summer, we're going to pick a location and get moving on growing solar in Missouri.
And how long does it take to build a solar farm of this kind, this size?
Well, we still need to get permission from the commission, which probably is going to take a couple months after we pick a location. So expected to be done probably at the end of the first half of next year when it's fully complete.
Okay, these are big projects. They take planning, and they're also responsible, your company, Ameren Missouri, responsible to our state regulators. So will the charge for being part of community solar, will that start appearing on people's bills right away, or when the facility comes online, or how will that work?
The charge for participating in the program doesn't start until the solar plan is completed. So that wouldn't start until next year. There is a reservation fee associated with each block. It's explained on the website, but the charges themselves wouldn't start until next year.
Okay, and how fast do you expect this to fill up?
I expected to fill up quickly. We had almost 3 megawatts, which is 3 times the size of our previous facility already on a wait list. So again, we have about 1,000 slots open. All the people viewing this may be able to click on their computer and hurry up and sign up, because it is a first come, first serve opportunity.
Okay, and as mentioned before, Ameren, Missouri is a utility for a very big geographic part of the state of Missouri for residential customers. So
that's right.
Well, the timing of this couldn't have been better, Bill, for us to get to have a ta-da for Ameren's community solar expansion as part of the Green Living Festival.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And Ameren, Missouri is happy to be part of this festival. It was really a unique opportunity to be able to be part of this with this announcement that we're expanding our community solar program at the same time.
Excellent. Bill Davis, Director of Energy Solutions for Ameren, Missouri. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for your work on this.
All right. Thank you, Gene.
You need to get yourself a sunflower, though. Ask the company for a sunflower.
Right.
Or at least, I don't know, something solar.
Yeah, my background is too plain.
It's okay. Thank you, Bill Davis.
All right. Have a good day.
The Green Living Festival thanks our sponsors, particularly Ameren, Missouri, our presenting sponsor. And we're so happy to be able to be a part of this exciting announcement of community solar expansion from Ameren. From all of us at the Earthway Center, staff and volunteers, thanks for being a part of this virtual Green Living Festival. Thanks for doing everything you can to stay safe and healthy and green. And you can find many resources to help you do that at mobot.org/greenlivingfest during the 3 days of our virtual event, June 6, 9, and 11, and onward into green infinity. I'm Jean Ponzi from the Earthways team. Thanks a lot. Good to talk to you. Thanks for the green things you do.